LAFC, and Middleby in that LAFC game was a first half sub. He starts for the second time in his MLS Next Pro career. The midfield and defensive seven are all unchanged. Charlie Farrer was acquired only 2 weeks ago. Can most certainly be a way for the turnaround to begin for Austin. As they start with the ball, they're in the black and green, they go left to right. VCFC, they're sticking with the whites. They're going to go right to left to start the first half. Ryan Lee and the rest of our Apple TV crew, we thank you so much for joining us here in Carson, California. The second of two games that VCFC will play here at Dignity Health Sports Park. And Austin trying to get up on the fast foot already with Jimmy Farcarlin getting in as a first-team loanee. He was threatening in the box, but already allows VCFC to turn things around. Brett Utley and crew, they know that results haven't necessarily been there, but that doesn't mean the development hasn't been, and they've really seen a lot of good things on that development side, just focusing on doing a lot of the right things, and it's been one of the real bright spots for Austin as they have a bright spot right out of the gate, only 50 seconds in with the first corner of the match. Relatively calm 63-degree day, no chance of precipitation, but a 12-mile-per-hour wind coming towards us. So for VCFC, it'd be going from their right to left. And we could see how that could play out later in the match. But corner one upcoming with Alice Stewie. Alice Stewie in the outswinger, the headers towards goal. Karani tries to wiggle pass, attempted centering feed. Ramos settles. Krzyzewski lays it out, centering feed, as that one is just outside of the range of Farrer. And the cycle from VCFC, this is what made them so dangerous against LAFC, was just... But this allows a chance for Dylan Vanny to turn it on. Back for Vanny after the unsuccessful block by Barrow. Taken down and advantage given to VCFC. Vanny gave the feed to Karani, and then you had the sliding couple of moves made by Barrow and Antonio Gomez from behind that saw Karani hit the deck. And a very short attempt will go for Dylan Vanny. He had 2 goals in the first 2 matches of the season between Tacoma and LAFC. However, he got in a bit of a drought until last week against LAFC, where he got the game-winning goal via a free kick, also on the left-hand side of the goal in the 84th minute. An absolute heartbreaker for LAFC to give VCFC the 3 points. Now Vanny looks to go again where he scored a week ago. Vanny towards goal, and that's touched up by Farrer. Vanny had the top corner with UNC Asheville to get that up and over. The 2-time Big South goalkeeper of the year gets to see a corner come his way, the first of the game, as VCFC goes short. Up top, Musto. Middleby chips it up for Karani. Karani has to wiggle past Gonzalez. Karani to center. No one was available. Take this one at the break as he comes back for Rendove, and that'll be it for the first half of play. No goals to speak of in 45. Brett Utley will utilize one of his subs. He will bring in Anthony DeAnda, 19 years old. He's about to turn 20 in 2 weeks, a Los Angeles native in his 3rd season with Austin FC2. And DeAnda will come in to the match. And for VCFC, they start in the second half. They're in the white, right to left to right. Right to left are Austin in the black and green. As Ryan Lee and the rest of our Apple TV crew welcome you back here to Carson, California, for the second half between Ventura County and Austin FC. Back pass, Gomez had to be quick before getting away for Czeslaw. And this one is sent in deep, bobbling. It's a chance for Austin to come in. Centering feed right in the hands of Scott, and De Anda couldn't get the bobble on the rebound after Alice Stewie for a shot on target for Austin FC. Going quick out of the gate, Irvin Torres really utilizing the chance to get the feed on the money for Jorge Alice. And you could see a little bit from that last rush opportunity. Alice Stewie's going to take center with De Anda going on the wing. But the hesitation for Carlin comes for Barrow, wide angle. And it was just missing the net was the attempt by Jack Barrow. 23-year-old midfielder from the Ivory Coast making his third appearance in MLS Next Pro after making 74 appearances in the 4th division of Spain across his 3 seasons across the pond. And with De Anda, you can see him, number 25. That allows Jorge Alastui to kind of center up as De Anda looks to chase on Magana. Middleby with a lane, scoops it in towards the center, a chance towards net, and that's Ruben Ramos skying that ball. We saw a lot of that right side wing being utilized by VCFC in today with 2 goals and 8 caps with the USA U20s, also having quite a season last year with 8 goals in 22 games, as that one is gently towards Farrer. After spending the last 8 in Germany, his home country. Jindawi towards the area, took a touch, and Farrer pokes it up and over. Jindawi with a nice service as that got clipped by Renfar. Has been absolutely up to the task as VCFC take the corner away. Karani back for Jindawi. Service again, headed away and out of play, but rinse and repeat for VCFC. Just like the last corner, Karani is right aside the flag. This one swung in. It's a bobble in the box. Cleared out. Jindawi shoots. Blocked off. Scooped up to Middleby. Shoveled along to Jindawi. That one rose beyond Karani, and it'll be Charlie Farr for the goal kick. This is not a position that Ventura County have been in very much in 2025, considering how well they've been doing at putting the ball in the back of the net, 3rd most in the league. But the flub there by Daniel Czeslaw will give Ventura County a new breath in this possession they've got. Takedown, foul against Austin. Two teams keep it clean, both within the top 10 of fewest fouls against. As Karani cuts through the center, gets it a go, and that is just a hair off the mark. Sean Karani trying to really, as we approach the final 20 minutes of regulation. De Anda looking for a man in the box, settled down, Bonachera, loose ball, back heel, they got it! Jimmy Farcarlin with his 2nd of the season, the first for Austin. On the fumble by Brady, he gets it through. Austin take the lead. This is De Anda trying to create chaos by serving in for Bonachera. And this is a miscommunication between Rendove and Scott that allows for Carlin to step in, get the back heel across. And Austin have Austin FC, as have Ventura County, as they look to start something with the service in the box. Cleared out by Van Ryn. Ruben Ramos tries to strip it back. Instead, it's Rainbow towards De Anda. Nice strip there by Sullivan to reclaim possession. Back for Magana and Rendove. Middleby dragged down from Bonachera. Another free kick for VCFC. They've made work of some of their set pieces, and they'll have to do so again as Luis Mueller trots over. Matt Taylor says that with Luis Mueller, his progress has really been substantial, especially how everything has slowed down with him. He'll look to boost it as it's headed on and off of far. Second chance is in. Kaczewski goes and back to back. We're tied at 1, 15 minutes to go. Luis Mueller has been a set-piece killer. That first shot was off of far, but Kaczewski was wide open, top of the six, to bank it in. And that allows the ACC Midfielder of the Year in 2023, allowed him to become part of Orlando City. However, his side have to defend as it's in front for Austin. Can't get it through. Alice Stewie with a touch before it's cleaned up by Miller. Action on one end, goes straight to the other. Alice Stewie to serve, headed up and over. Going in quick. The last header was attempted by the captain, Antonio Gomez. A lot of California connections with this Austin side, as Gomez, the captain, was part of Cal Baptist, but he's got to defend with Middleby working the wing. Middleby to center, but denied by Bonachera. We're at the 83rd. Dylan Vanny got the go-ahead against LAFC in the 84th. VCFC have pulled off some theatrics in the final 10. Will we see the same today? As Luis Mueller gets ready for the corner. 6th of the game for VCFC. Back post, swung on and missed! That was a golden opportunity for VCFC. You had the man wide open. He had the opportunity, did Rendove, but couldn't convert, and this allows another substitution for VCFC. Full speed ahead for Mueller. Luis Mueller! The net. As Mueller only had Cheslot to beat. And Mueller final 5 for VCFC to equalize. Kaczewski looking to fight off Barrow. Barrow reclaims, knocked down. And Kaczewski just took a fat two-handed shove from behind by Cheslaw. Yellow card for both Kaczewski and Cheslaw when it's said and done. Badawia can't control. Luis Mueller to serve, deflection, up and over, out of play. Is that it? Rendon was in the box, couldn't get the touch up and through. And is that it for VCFC? Charlie Farrer to send it out. And Austin are back in the win column for the first time since week 1.